but it was a lot of information to take in all at once. He, also told me about old Paul.
He died fighting for the Commonwealth. He's a hero in anyone's book.
He helped build a settlement for folks he only just met. He gets captured trying to defend it, and then he dies insulting the gunner that took him. Yeah, he's a hero, all right. But I suppose now we do know where the comm hub is, and this Gunner's Plaza. We could take it back. I'm just not so sure this attack plan is the best way. I mean, a full-on assault on the Gunner's headquarters? How do we even pull something like that off?
Why are you so afraid?
Why am I afraid of the Gunners? Are you seriously asking that? Look, don't get me wrong. I want to get the comm hub back, but a full-on attack on the Gunners' home turf? It just seems excessive.
And what do you suggest?
Well, I don't know. I'm just not sure running in gung-ho is the right thing to do.
We need an army.
Yeah, Aiden said as much. Called it a strike force. Could almost hear the glee in his voice as he said it. Look, I'm not saying this attack plan is a bad idea, but if we assault their HQ, we're gonna have to kill a lot of Gunners. I'm just not sure it's necessary.
If you didn't want to kill them all, you could just hack the Plaza's security systems?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You know, reprogram their internal defenses. Maybe broadcast an evac order. If you did that, I bet a lot of them would just run away.
I almost forgot! You're a gunner technician. Of course you know all about their systems.
Know anything about remote computer access?
Huh? Oh, sure. But the Plaza security is a closed system. No way to hack it remotely. I'd have to do it from the inside. Still, I'm surprised you know about that kind of stuff. I'm impressed.
If you could help us avoid an outright massacre, I think Lupe's hacking idea is worth pursuing. Even if only a handful of gunners run away, at least we gave them the option. What do you think, Slick? Worth a try? I mean, letting some escape has got to be better than killing every last one of them.
Escape? What do you mean?
Not every gunner is a bad person. Sometimes it's convenient to forget that, but it's the truth. If we could offer some of them the chance to run away, I think we should. I don't want a slaughter. I just want the comm hub back.
I think it's a great idea.
Ah, good. I'm glad to hear that. Although you don't have to decide anything just yet. Just keep Lupe's plan in mind.
Whatever you decide, if you're going to attack the Plaza, you'll need to know its layout.
Huh, that's a good point. Our chances of pulling this off would be a lot better if we all knew where everything was.
I could make a rough sketch, but it would be missing a lot of detail.
So, we need a detailed layout of the plaza. You know, I think I've got an idea where we could get our hands on something like that. Hey, Lupe, how'd you like to meet the coolest cat in the Commonwealth?
What? I'm really more of a dog person.
Hey, do you think you could escort Lupe to Diamond City? I think it's a safe bet if she explains to the Ron what we need, he'd be able to find us something that fits the bill.
Sure, I'll take her.
Great. Just let her know when you're ready to head out. That is, if you don't mind going, of course.
Oh, no, not at all. I've always wanted to visit Diamond City.
All right. I think I'm coming around to this whole attack plan. We can make this work. But we could still do with a little extra help. Hey, here's an idea. Maybe you could check in with some of the friends you've made out there. After everything you've done for them, I'm sure they could spare a little manpower for our assault, but I'll leave that up to you. For now, I'll start getting things ready on my end. Stay safe out there, and don't worry. One way or another, we will get the comm hub back.
Although, a little nervous. I'm not really the fighting type, you know? So, kinda scary heading out there.
What are you so nervous about? What's the worst that can happen?
Worst that could happen? Well, last time I tried going to Diamond City, I was captured by and then conscripted into the Gunners. So, yeah, you could say I'm a little anxious.
Can't you do something to protect yourself?
If we get into trouble, I do have a few tricks up my sleeve. But ideally, I'd hope we can avoid any fighting.
Stay close, kid. You'll do fine.
Okay, I believe you. We'll be fine. Right?
What's your opinion of the Gunners?
There's no worse scum in the Commonwealth.
How are things going?
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with your example.
I need your help to attack the Gunners.
Of course, you can count on the Minutemen to be there to help.
I appreciate the backup.
Don't worry. We'll show these Gunners what happens when they go up against the Minutemen.
Jacob told me you were the general of the Minutemen. It explains a lot about you.
That is all.
I'm pleased you've returned. What's your opinion of the Gunners?
They've done immeasurable damage to the Commonwealth.
I just wanted to know how we're doing.
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand.
I need your help to attack the Gunners.
Very well. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup.
I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Status.
What's your opinion of the Gunners?
We monitor them and keep them clear of our operations.
What's going on?
I'm not about to divulge anything sensitive to you.
I need your help to attack the Gunners.
No. Assaulting an entrenched position is just too risky. And that is not fair.
This is serious. I really do need your help.
Fine. We'll send an agent.
I'd appreciate the help.
Good luck.
Gee, what a nice lady.
There you are. What's your opinion of the Gunners?
Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened.
How's it going?
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them.
I need your help to attack the Gunners.
Certainly. The Corso will be waiting for you outside. You'll have support should you need it.
Good. I could use some backup for this.
Do what needs to be done, but keep yourself safe.
Did you need anything?
What's your opinion of the Gunners?
Not my place to have an opinion on them. They don't shoot at us, and we occasionally treat them same as anyone. Why? What's this all about?
How are things going?
Better than expected. We might just be able to pull this whole hospital idea off.
How are things going?
It's been, well, mixed blessings, I suppose. But we're managing. Thank you for asking.
I need your help to attack the Gunners.
Attack the Gunners? I'm sorry, but that's impossible. We're doctors, not soldiers. Taking a side in this conflict goes against what we stand for. That said, I do recognize what you're trying to do. We're bound to offer aid to any side that's left standing. The Gunners haven't asked for it. I'll see about getting cash medical supplies to your people. I'd ask that you spare anyone that surrenders, but I know it's out of your hands.
Is that the best you can do?
Those supplies aren't cheap or easy to make. With them going to you, we wouldn't be able to spare any for the Gunners, even if they asked. I'm bending our ideals quite a bit here as it is. Please don't ask me to compromise them further.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
I wish you luck. For what it's worth, I believe you're on the right side of things.
Sir.
Private.
How are things going?
Okay, apart from people distracting me with small talk, what is it you're after?
What's your opinion of the gunners?
Next stupid question. You know my thoughts on this scum. What is it you really want to know?
I need your help to attack the gunners.
Are you kidding? You really need to ask if I'll help you kill gunners? Just tell me when and where. I'll get Jared to start organizing some uniforms. When you're ready, you'll have backup. The CPD isn't gonna miss out on this.
I appreciate the backup.
Now, I might not get to join in the fun myself, so just in case, good luck, and give those bastards hell.
Hey there, Slick. I hope you can hear me all right.
I hear you asking a stupid question, and of course they heard you.
Oh, would you just lay off? It's called being polite. Jerk. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Keeping out of trouble. Sorry, it's been a while since you heard from me. We've been burning the candle at both ends over here.
Hurry up.
Ains says hello. He's his usual cheery self. Anyhow, Hey!
Listen up. We're ready to attack the plaza. Everything's in place, and the only thing we're waiting on now is you. Meet us at the coordinates embedded in this message. Get there as soon as you can. Come prepared.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Feeling tense? I know I am. I hate the calm before a fight. Often it's worse than the battle itself.
How are you doing with all this?
Part of me feels like I'm betraying my own people. But if I'm honest with myself, it's been decades since the Gunners were really my people. I can't even remember the last time I was this close to the Plaza. As you might know, I used to lead the Gunners. But once I retired, being here just brought back too many memories.
Any advice?
Once we attack, the element of surprise will only last for so long. The Gunners will adapt. That's when we can expect the real fight to begin.
Any other advice, Captain?
Don't underestimate Wes. He's the second longest serving leader the Gunners have ever had, and you don't hold that position for that long without learning a thing or two.
I'm no stranger to combat.
I know that, but a dose of apprehension is healthy. Too much can be paralyzing, too little can be deadly. So I hope you found the balance that works for you.
Then let's get to it.
Roger that.
Excuse me.
Good to see you again. Algernon's been giving me the stink eye ever since I showed up. I don't think he appreciated me skipping out on the vault. I'll be assisting with some recon for this operation of yours. Here's hoping it all goes well.
Recon, eh?
That's right. You could say it's my speciality. I'll do my best to help with any surprises the Gunners may have in store for you.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
The Plaza is the Gunners' main base of operations, so surprise, surprise, it's full of Gunners. Once you make it in there, you can expect any troops you find to take up standard defensive positions. They'll make use of cover, operate in small teams, and do their best to flank you if possible. So, make sure you're always watching your back.
Why are you here?
What? Did you forget or something? You asked me to come work for you, remember? So here I am, ready, willing, and able to help a friend in need.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right behind you, in a manner of speaking.
Hey there, fancy pants. Say hello to your demolition expert.
Tell me about your role in this.
I'll be doing what I used to do best. Making stuff go boom. When I was with the Minutemen, I was a demo specialist. You know, explosives and stuff. But I'll clarify the details later. For now, you should go talk with Jake or Aiden.
What are you doing here?
Bastard gunners tried hitting our new settlement. Don't worry, Stodge managed to hold them off. But, not long after the attack, guess who else comes sniffing around? Only my old commanding officer, Sergeant McTavish. Though, I suppose it's just Aiden now. Not as if any of us are Minutemen no more. He starts telling me all about this big plan to stick it to the gunners. Only I tell him where he can stick it. I'm not interested. But, then he drops your name. Says this is all your plan, and that you'll need my help. So, here I am.
Do you have any advice?
Advice on what? Attacking the plaza? How should I know? I look like a psycho to you or something? I don't know. Shoot them all before they shoot you? Besides that, just keep your head down and make sure you got plenty of stim packs.
That's all I needed to know.
Whatever you say.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yep. Ready to hack that terminal. I hope no one shoots at me.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, I know you'll do your best. It's just... bullets seem to have a habit of going where you'd least want them.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Oh, I know I can. I don't know where they got it, but the gunners have an amazing security system. Anytime I was at the plaza, I studied it as much as I could. Even if they've changed all their passwords, I know every backdoor that system has. I can hack it, no problem.
How'd you end up here?
Mr. Theron hired a bodyguard to bring me. A good thing, too. There were a lot of ferals on the road between here and Diamond City, and most of them looked like they'd seen combat recently.
See you later, kid.
Bye now.
Great, you made it. As you can see, your reinforcements found their way here just fine. Although, there has been a little bit of friction. They don't seem to like each other very much. But for the most part, they've been behaving. Mainly for your sake, I think. But maybe best we wrap things up here as quickly as we can.
Everything's prepared for the assault. Apart from a few minor details, we're good to go.
But we're not going to start anything until you're ready. So just let us know when you want to do this.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
You kidding? Look at all these people. It really is a testament to just how much folks believe in you. Don't worry. We got this in the bag.
What was the plan again?
We're going to attack the Gunners Plaza. The comm hub is somewhere inside, so we need to get in there and secure it.
And if we happen to kill a few dozen gunners along the way, all the better.
Everything's ready. It's time.
All right then. So let's get you up to speed with our plans so far. As you obviously know, we're gonna be attacking the plaza. We need to get inside, find the comm hub, and deal with any gunners that might try and stop us.
But, before we can do that, we need to take out one of the plaza's external defenses.
That being a minefield that surrounds the entire compound. Before we can attack, we need to deal with that minefield.
I've got an idea.
Already way ahead of you, fancy pants. But delighted we think alike. The minefield. We detonate it. Whole thing, all at once.
Okay.
I gotta say, this idea of theirs was inspired. Listen to this.
Okay, so, at key points all around the minefield, me and Lupe have set up some mannequins, all dressed and kitted out to look like real people.
They'll make noise, shine lights, some even move around. The gunners will think they're under attack.
Which technically will be true.
And if the gunners follow standard procedure, they'll attempt to neutralize the attackers using mini-nukes.
Then, boom! Nukes hit the ground, set off a chain reaction, blows every mine in the field. In one swift move, we can clear a safe path to the plaza and kick enough debris into the air that the gunners won't even see us coming.
That's pretty ingenious.
It's a good plan, right? As long as our estimates are correct, it'll definitely work.
We're all in agreement on how we deal with the minefield. However, what we do after that is where some of us have a difference of opinion.
He means me.
Yeah. Aiden thinks we should climb to the top of the plaza and secure it, cutting off any means of escape for the gunners. And then, kill as many of them as we can.
And Jake thinks we should go through the front door, hack their security, and broadcast an evac message, letting most of the gunners just run away.
How much damage would it cause if we let them go?
Huh, that's a good question. Look, I won't pretend the gunners are saints. We both know the group as a whole has done some bad stuff. But does that really give us the right to just wipe them all out? I mean, how many more gunners inside that plaza could be someone like Lupe or Algernon? Can we really deny all those people the right to run away if they don't want to fight?
There has to be some other way to deal with them. Something less drastic.
I understand your hesitation. Truly, I do. I also used to think the same way. Some time ago, I didn't act when I could have. Because I thought what needed to be done was too extreme, too drastic. And you know what happened? Quincy happened. An entire town slaughtered by gunners. I've seen firsthand the destruction gunners bring, and so have you. We now have the chance to stop anything like that from ever happening again. This is a watershed moment. Wiping these monsters out is the right thing to do. And I think you already know that.
Wes and his loyalists need to be stopped. I won't deny that. But an outright slaughter isn't the answer.
I say we go through the front door.
Thanks for backing me on this. I know it might come back on us, but I really think it's the right thing to do.
If that's your play, fine. I'll still help. But the consequences of this will be on your head, not mine.
Thank you. I know what you must think of the gunners, but they don't all deserve to be killed.
All right, so we're agreed on what we're doing. We blow the mines and use the dirt kicked up to cover our approach. Then you, me, and Lupe enter through the front door. Lupe hacks the security and broadcasts an evac message. Then whilst the gunners are preoccupied or running away, you and me start looking for the comm hub.
You should look for the hub in the old newsroom. If anywhere, that's where they'd be keeping it.
The others?
Everyone else will stay out here, keep the pressure on the gunners. The more we can keep them distracted outside, the less there'll be to deal with inside.
Once we get in, what's the plan?
After Lupe hacks security, we'll head to the main atrium and deal with any gunners still there. Once that's done, it's a short walk to the old newsroom. If Lupe's right, hopefully that's where we'll find the comm hub.
Can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side.
Thanks. The feeling's mutual. All right, we'll need to wait for nightfall before we begin. Once we start this, there'll be no turning back. So make sure you're ready. When you're good to go, take up position. And good luck to all of us.
Don't worry about me. I'm all set.
Hey, Teresa's about to trigger the mannequins. And I think Aiden's on a ridge somewhere? I guess to give us cover fire or something? Oh, and everyone else is in position too. They'll make it seem like there's a whole army out there. Should draw a lot of fire away from us.
Already? Huh. Thought we'd still had a few more minutes. Well, all right then. Let's do this. Hey, keep your eye on the plaza. You won't want to miss this.
Do you hear that? That's the mannequins. They're working.
Looks like the gunners took the bait.
Look, they're firing!
Cover your eyes! All right.
Bypassing security.
Condition black. Repeat. Condition black. This is a base-wide alert. All personnel to follow proper evacuation procedure. Repeat. Condition black.
All right, this is it. You've done your part, Lupe. You stay here and keep your head down.
Okay, remember, head to the old museum. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed.
Attention, this is Captain West. Hold your positions. Repeat, hold your positions. Do not evacuate. The plaza is under attack. Repeat. Reach the plaza. All hands to battle stations. Prepare to receive attackers.
No good. We'll have to find another way.
Where are you two going? Maybe not as smart as you thought, huh? Next time you try sneaking in someplace, maybe don't set off a huge explosion first. I warned you, but you didn't listen. So now you're gonna pay for crossing the gunners. Fucking kill!
There we are. Back to Daddy. Hey, there's something else here. Looks like some kind of elevator keycard. Here, you should hold on to this. All right, Slick. I'm gonna stay down here. Stop any gunners from following and sneaking up on you. You got the keycard, so go ahead. Go find the comm hub.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Don't worry about me. Now get going.
Second floor.
Damn it! What are you people doing? Reports of attackers on basement level. Repeat, basement level. Repel the attackers at all costs. We could not afford to lose the Plaza. Stand down! Stand down. Let them in. I'll admit, that was some fireworks show you put on out there. I know why you're here, but I won't let you take it. Your hub is too important to our work.
You can't stop me.
You know, with an attitude like that, you might have made a half-decent gunner. There's a damn good reason we secure technology like your comm hub. Not to mention other valuable resources. And locations. And if people like you would just stay out of our way, and let us finish what we started, the Commonwealth would already be on the brink of restoration. I'm sorry, but your comm hub is gunner property now. And I assure you, we'll put it to much better use than you ever would.
What are you talking about? The world's been destroyed.
With the right technology, that devastation can be reversed. But too many lack the vision to do what's necessary. To see the bigger picture. You need an example. Look to the Minutemen. After all, it was their short-sightedness that caused the Quincy incident.
What do you mean? What happened?
All we needed was unrestricted access to a single house within Quincy. The plan was simple. We storm the town with overwhelming numbers, occupy it, then present our demands. Once the mayor agreed to our terms, we'd pull out most of our troops, then secure the house. All with minimum resistance, or loss of life. But then, the Minutemen arrived.
Please, go on.
They attacked us from behind, killed a third of my men. We were forced to retreat. Our original plan in tatters. We'd lost too many troops. Not to mention the element of surprise. So instead, we surrounded the town and laid siege. After a few days, we tried to negotiate a peaceful surrender. But the Minutemen colonel convinced the mayor to reject our offer. They left us with no other options. So we took the town by force. The Minutemen couldn't see the bigger picture. Their actions ended up destroying that town and effectively killing their own organization.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out.
You were given plenty of warnings. The time for negotiation is over. Under my guidance, with our employer's backing, the Gunners can resurrect the wastes, create prosperity not seen since the Great War. With your hub computer tied into our comms, we finally have the means to achieve that. So I refuse to hand it back to the likes of you.
Where did you get that vault suit?
From a vault, where else? Every vault in the Commonwealth rightfully belongs to the Gunners. And that ownership extends to all property inside as well.
Hey, robot.
Scanning.
Listen carefully. This statement is a lie. Am I telling the truth?
Error. Error.
Oh, that is it! I'm gonna teach you to respect Gunner property once and for all! Your meddling ends here!
Hey there.
Looks like you pulled it off. Guess I bet in the right ramen after all. Suppose I should get going soon. But before I do, a word of warning. That Aiden guy, keep an eye on him.
What about him?
The Gunners had a fair amount of intel on him. I don't know how much of it was true, but I'm just saying, maybe you should keep an eye on him.
What's next for you?
Who knows? But it's safe to say I'm done with the Gunners. Maybe there's some other groups out there that can make use of my skills. Or maybe I'll go freelance. I have always wanted to try my hand at bounty hunting.
Anything else I should know?
I think I've already said too much. Look, I'm sure Aiden's a real nice guy. You've probably got nothing to worry about.
Thanks for your help.
The Gunners had it coming. I was just gonna leave and keep my head down before things got too bad, but this way's good too.
See you around.
Doubtful. Au revoir, mon ami.
Much. I just don't know anymore.
I wish there was some other way.
Sean is dying. He mentioned you. To take over the Institute.
I can't do this alone. It's just too much. I just don't know anymore.
And you're never going to have to. The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together. It's up to you. Hey, hun, don't worry. I'm here for you. We've survived this far. We'll make it to the end.
At this point, I think we're past formalities. Call me Algernon. I'm pleased you showed mercy when attacking the Plaza. Were roles reversed, I'm unsure West would have done the same. As a group, the Gunners are over. But Aiden was right when he warned you. There'll still be soldiers out there, so don't let your guard down.
You said there are gunners out there?
There are gunner squads stationed all over the Commonwealth and beyond. With West gone and the Plaza fallen, many will simply disband. However, Others may choose to reform into splinter factions, continue on under new leadership.
What will you do now?
I intend to travel the Commonwealth, track down any remnants of the Gunners I can find. I'll offer them a chance to join me and start a new group, one based on the old ideals of the Gunners. I doubt many will accept, but I feel it's worth the effort.
It's been an honor.
Back when I led the Gunners, they were a very different group. But in less than a decade, they devolved into what you know today. So, I hope you don't misunderstand my meaning when I say, if we'd have met 10 years ago, I would have been honored to have you join the Gunners.
I guess this is goodbye.
For now. There are things I need to attend to, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Bad. Not bad at all. I mean, even the old Minutemen couldn't defeat the Gunners. And you just did it by assaulting their headquarters, no less. I guess people were right about the Minutemen. Maybe it was time for some new blood.
Thanks. You were a big help.
Ah, don't sweat it. I just did what I could. Anyway, I still kinda owed you for the whole ASAM thing. You gave us a new home. And that ain't something I'm gonna forget.
What's people's problem with the Minutemen?
The way they were, the Minutemen were just no good no more. People couldn't rely on them. That's why I left. And look, I don't mean to say nothing bad about them. It's just real impressive that you did what they couldn't. That's all.
What are you going to do now?
I suppose I should head back at some point, let the others know the news. But for now, I think I'll hang around for a bit. It's been kinda nice helping you guys out. Reminded me of times past and all that.
See you around.
Sure thing.
Say something. I hope everything will be okay now. No more settlement attacks or anything.
All safe and sound again.
I hope so. The Commonwealth has been so turbulent lately. Too many people getting caught up in things so much bigger than they are. I wish we could do more to help.
You handled yourself well.
Really? You think so? I'm glad. I was super worried I'd mess up somehow. But if you think I did good, then I must have. I'll be honest though. I was scared the whole time. I don't know how you're always doing this kind of thing.
It would have been impossible without your help.
Thanks. But I can't take much of the credit. I just did all the calculations and stuff. Anyone could have done it, really. As long as they understood transcendental geometry, of course.
See you later, kid.
Okay, see ya.
We can expect some peace and quiet for a while. But don't go thinking this is the last we've heard from the Gunners.
What happens now?
I don't know. We've just created a power vacuum in the Commonwealth. There was no avoiding it. We did what had to be done. But now I'm left wondering, what comes next?
How long do you think the peace will last?
Could be months, could be days. Depends how quickly the Gunners can regroup and organize. But the main threat has been dealt with. The Commonwealth is no longer at risk of subjugation. At least, from the Gunners.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
We both got what we wanted from this arrangement, so yeah, I'd say we're good. And I'd be open to us working together again sometime. Maybe.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, sure.
You did it. We did it. We defeated the Gunners.
You did good.
Any remaining troops have either fled or have surrendered. It's over. We got the comm hub back. The Commonwealth is safe. We won.
Did we put on a good show?
You better believe it. I'm amazed everything went as well as it did. And by some miracle, we didn't even lose a single person. I tell you, this is one hell of a victory.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Although maybe ask me later, once all the adrenaline's worn off. But for now, I'm feeling great.
So we're done with the gunners?
I don't know. I agree. It's too early to count them out.
And what's that supposed to mean?
We just dealt the gunners a serious blow. One they may never recover from. Their plans for conquest are over. But let's not deceive ourselves. It's not as if all of them have suddenly disappeared. Thanks to your charity, a large number were allowed to escape. And let's not forget all the gunners who are stationed elsewhere, or who are out on patrol.
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't thought about it that way.
Well, you should.
Boy, you really know how to put a damper on things, don't you?
I'm just saying, we shouldn't count the gunners out.
Yeah, well, for now, I'm just glad we got the comm hub back. Thank you, Slick. I don't think there's anything I could say that would truly express gratitude. But I hope you know how much I appreciate everything you've done. And without sounding too corny, I really consider you my closest friend.
Have you ever thought about us becoming more than just friends?
Wait, what? But, I mean, I didn't think you'd... I mean, don't get me wrong. I think you're amazing. Not to mention easy on the eyes. And I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about you that way. But I just never thought someone like you would be interested in someone like me. I guess I was wrong. But let's talk more about this later, all right? All right, I'll start getting things wrapped up here. I need to go check over the hub. Hopefully the gunners haven't damaged it. And thanks again, Slick. I'll contact you again soon. Until then, why not check in on the folks at Concord? Or maybe some of our own settlements. Up to you, of course. Anyway, I'll catch you later.